This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Curryvolt here, but you can call me KV. Link's naked! Well, you know, he has shorts on and the arm and everything. Welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. In the last log, we took on a lot of boss monsters in the depths. And this log, we're gonna save? Well, we're in a shrine right now. And apparently I did a lot of stuff between logs, so let's get you all caught up on what happens, eh? So first and foremost, I actually did take a video of how we got the Sonia geoglyph. Oh, so we also did this, where it was just like, hey, can you break this in one strike? And it was just like, okay. Let me just get out this. Done. Well, don't test me then. Alright, here's a shrine that I must have just done on my own time. Which, again, it's not a cool one that used using recall to do some things, I guess, kind of, sort of. But maybe... Oh! Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is using recall to do some cool things. Because I gotta get that big orb into the platform over there. So if I just use recall to push it, it's just so... It's so cool! I love puzzles like that. Also, we found the treasure of the Secret Springs. And then I danced around this Isozolfos who was in ice. Because I wanted him to not be in the ice so I could kill him and potentially get his tail. And yeah, you know, just running around with a heat type of thing on your back it melts ice easily. Anyways, back to Link being naked. Or you know, the whatever the closest of it is. I think this is a shrine where we need to just beat up a bunch of constructs. We need fire. I mean, I guess this ore can get on fire, probably. Or just do that. Just make a giant fire pile. Or just say, you know what, who cares, and just go and bash him in the face. It's fine. Look, if you're going to allow me to bash him in the face, I'm probably just going to bash him in the face. I have gotten used to more stealth-type action, because there's a lot of that in the video game adaptation of Sandlands. And I've actually kind of started to enjoy that a little bit, so maybe I'll graduate and go play a Metal Gear game, Metal Gear Solid game, whenever they get them out on PC, because I am not getting a Sony console anytime in the near future. Well, correction. Any Sony console that doesn't have the PS1 or PS2, because I already have those. Yeah, stealth is pretty fun, but the thing about it is that if you want the player to enforce using stealth, you gotta, like, reprimand them for being stupid like I'm being. And if you don't, they're not gonna learn stealth. They're just gonna learn, how can I kill things fast enough before it becomes a problem? Which technically is a solution. Just probably not the solution that they were hoping for. Shush. So just go get something else on fire. There's a nice thing over here to get on fire. There we go. There we go. Just burn the constructs. And then whack him in the face. Now, I mean, if I had only 3 hearts, then yes, stealth would probably be the best thing to do here. But I don't have only 3 hearts, so I can be crazy and just do what I want. In a sense, though, I guess the Trial of the Sword DLC in Breath of the Wild kind of forced more of a stealth approach to the game. But also, that's boring. I know I just got saying, yeah, I'm starting to really enjoy stealth gameplay, and then immediately go, no, it's boring. But yeah, it really depends on how it's done. I don't mind it, like, in Wind Waker. Wind Waker, I think, did a good job. Ocarina of Time, no. That entire section was obnoxious. Did not care for that. And actually, now that I think about it, like, hasn't every Zelda game at this point now, since Ocarina of Time had a stealth section? Ocarina of Time had it. I know, well, I didn't get far enough in it. Majora's Mask, I believe, has a stealth section when you get to the Gerudo pirate hideout. Or I think it's just the pirate hideout, I don't know. I guess it wasn't in the Oracle... no, I think there was... One of the Oracle games, I think there was a don't get seen by someone segment of it. I could be wrong on that. And then obviously, Wind Waker had one... I guess... I don't know how you do it in Four Swords Adventures, to be fair, but it has been a while since I played that, so maybe there was one and I forgot. I haven't played Minish Cap, so if there is... I know TP definitely has one. Whether or not it's what I'm thinking of is a different story, but I know it definitely had one, if not multiple. Technically speaking, both the the Temple of the Ocean King and the Tower of the Locomos. Shoot, was that what it's actually called? Tower of the Locomos? Okay, we're gonna get some things. Well, I get my phone to figure out what the thing was called in Spirit Tracks, which is a shame I don't remember it because Spirit Tracks is in my top 5 Zeldas, so that is bad. Spitit. I put Spitit instead of Spirit. Oh. It's just called the Tower of Spirits, which it's a central hub for the train tracks, and it's called Spirit Tracks, so I guess that makes sense. We have some lore, I think, to dump in on this dude, so let's talk to him quick. Okay. Got this one. They're all first-hand historical accounts. Oh my god, I can't. I don't. Minoru, the king's elder sister, says of this kingdom that it be that's where you lost me. Princess Zelda tells Hyria that this future be wrought already between the two. They enact to find the Temple of Time into the sky of the warden on us. Al? Who's Al? In mine hearts, why helping ma ons why asked of men rule? I don't think that was supposed to be a why. Min words is it okay. So even you don't know what's happening most of the time. Uh-huh. So basically, the person who was chronicling Zelda, essentially, they were like, hey, you know you've been chronicling her? Yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, strike that from the record, put up in the sky. Wait, but why? We can't have anyone know that Zelda was here. Put it up in the sky. We're putting the Temple of Time up in the sky, too. Why are we doing that? Because, you know, look cool. So I already found that one, so I'm only missing one tablet. It's not that one. It's not that one. We know it's not that one. It doesn't change shape, which is the confusing part. Also, yeah, what is that? But it's not that one, because that one already fell. That's the very first one we found. So we'll find the other tablet at some point, I'm sure. Anywho's. Lightroots. Let's go get some more. Back on my other topic, Skyward Sword, you have the Silent Realms, which are essentially kind of stealth-ish missions. A Link Between Worlds. I don't know if A Link Between Worlds had a stealth-like mission in it. I feel like it did, but I can't be certain on that right now. And then Triforce Heroes. You kind of can't, because most of the areas need to beat up all the monsters to get past, so I don't think you can really be stealthy in that game. So, okay, so my thought process that I've been in a stealth mission ever since Ocarina of Time in every game is a little inaccurate, now that I'm going through all of them, but... Oh, and of course, there's not one in the Link's Awakening remake, but Link's Awakening didn't have one to begin with, so I don't know why there would be. So yeah, I'm thinking about all of them. I guess there's not technically stealth missions in, well, the main game. Let's say the main game and not count DLC for the sake of argument right now. Which, I mean, if you're probably good, you probably don't need to use stealth in Trial of the Sword anyways, but stealth is a tool at your disposal in this game, but it's not a requirement. If you want to go guns blazing in, swords blazing in, literally attach a fire to a sword and just go, yeah, in there, you can. Will that be the smartest solution? The smartest way to do things? No. I mean, depends on the situation, I guess. But you don't have to do it that way. You can be stealthy if you so choose. Or you can be like me, walk too close to these guys and go, oh, I guess I'm fighting them now. Might as well take their zone knights. So it makes me wonder, I wonder if Echoes of Wisdom will have a stealth section in it. As of this recording, the new Zelda game is still not out, and I believe I'll be posting this before it comes out as well, but just keeping that in mind. I haven't talked much on it yet because that's for next vlog. As to why that's for next vlog, you'll find out very quickly once we get to that vlog. For now, I'm curious about that, that's all. I don't mind stealth sections that much, to be honest, but there is a right way to do them and a wrong way to do them. I think Wind Waker did it the best of the ones I've played, where you kind of had to do it, and sans the fact that I can't remember how it worked in Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time was the worst iteration of it. I just absolutely hated I absolutely hate that section where you have to go find Princess Zelda in Castle Town. Because, like, all the angles are locked, and it's hard for you to see, and it's just like, it is not a fun time. Maybe they fixed that in the 3DS remaster of the game. But still, I just... It's also super weird because, like, I know, like, that's a big turnoff for people in Wind Waker, is that first stealth section you have to do, because you do it so freaking early in the game. But you also do it very early in Ocarina of Time. I mean, you've done at least one dungeon by that point. But that, I don't know, that Castle Courtyard stealth section in Ocarina of Time just is way more annoying to me. Wind Waker, you get, like, a barrel and everything, you have to sidle around, like, it feels like you're actually doing some cool stealth. Ocarina of Time one just seems like, hey, don't let them see you. What's their line of eyesight? I don't know, figure it out. And of course, the ones that, like... It's more obnoxious in Phantom Hourglass, for sure, but in Spirit Tracks, the Tower of Spirits, those sections that are quote-unquote semi-stealth, are actually kind of fun, especially because Spirit Tracks, you get to you take over the Phantom Armor with Zelda, and you can have her combat them and stuff. It's just neat. And again, they're not strictly stealth per se, but they're close enough, I would think. Yeah, anyways, can you just go on fire? Thank you, Sidon, for that shield. That helps. Can you just... Oh yeah, there we go. Just blow up. Bye-bye! Oh, it didn't kill you. Well, this will... Oh. Well, oh, no, I got you. Shh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Gonna bully this Bokoblin. Oh, yeah, you could also be somewhat stealthy in Wind Waker when, again, it wasn't a requirement per se, but one thing I love about Wind Waker, and I think that's why I actually really enjoy the gameplay of Tears of the Kingdom, and there was also the gameplay in Breath of the Wild that was similar, but I think Tears of the Kingdom has a bit more to it compared to the two, at least from me. But in Wind Waker, they had all of those little platforms scattered about the sea, and it was fun going on raids there, going to the submarines they had, and raiding their bases and taking the treasure. Because sometimes, depending on what the cycle was for the time, or just how they were doing in wherever they were located, this is a terrible skateboard. Did you think it was going to fly? It's not going to fly like that. You could go in and the enemies would already be asleep, and so then you could get a quick strike on them and take their treasure without them even noting. Noting? No, knowing. Well, I mean, I guess they won't note it either if they're dead. So... I think that's, to me, that's what the Zelda series is. It's a exploration game where you go on an adventure, and an adventure is how you define it. It can have a good story behind it, but it doesn't necessarily need it for it to be a good adventure. It's why, like, it's why I feel bad, because I love what Skyward Sword did in terms of gameplay. I think that was really good gameplay. The problem was the tech wasn't there for it to be more open. So it has the same problems I have with Twilight Princess as far as design goes. And it's narrow, and there is not much to explore, period. It's just, you go here, that's it. As to why I would put Skyward Sword over it, easy, because at least the gameplay is new and interesting. You at least had that big giant field in Ocarina of Time. It didn't do much, but it was there, and it was the central connecting hub. It's honestly why I really want to go back to Majora's Mask at some point, because I feel like that was a better map design, because instead of the central hub being the big giant open area, that it has some events in it, to be fair. The central hub of Majora's Mask is is Clocktown. And from there, the field expands to the main 4 areas you need to go through your adventure. And I think that to me was a brilliant map design. For what they could do at the time, anywho's. I don't think you should put that on... Okay, well... You fooled me! Sasag. Gases. We got Sasag and Gases. I think this is the most terribly named place. And it's actually why I do prefer Spirit Tracks over Phantom Hourglass, because Phantom Hourglass tries to do that same sense of exploration that Wind Waker did. The problem is that the interface on it doesn't work out as well as Wind Waker did. And I know Spirit Tracks is literally on rails for its overworld, but its overworld still feels populated, and you also expand the tracks as you're going. And it just feels a bit more connected. It doesn't feel like there's a bunch of empty space in it. You know, in Wind Waker, at least every tile on the map has something. It might be multiple things, it might be only one thing, but it has something on there. The map in Phantom Hourglass is a bit lacking, because it just feels that it has a lot of empty space that doesn't do much. Which I know is counterintuitive to what I was saying. It's like, oh, I don't like when they go on when they're too narrow, but there's a balance. You need to be able to hit that right balance. I think also the problem is that it probably wouldn't feel as bad if the ship controlled like the ship did in Wind Waker. The controls that the DS games use for world map exploration works better in Spirit Tracks, because that is a train. It is constantly going. It already has a pathway, so you just need to figure out what pathway you're going and keep going. Phantom Hourglass, if you make one wrong drawing, you have to then reset your entire path and draw it again. And even then, maybe you want to stop somewhere. It's just, ugh. It was a good idea in concept, but as much as I'd prefer a Spirit Tracks remake, Phantom Hourglass probably deserves a remake more so that they can make good on that world exploration a bit, so it's actually, you know, not as painstakingly numbing to do. Because, yeah, joke about the train, joke about how it's on rails, but at the very least, you're constantly going somewhere, as opposed to having to stop constantly and redraw your path. So, which one are we going to? We going that one? We're going... Make up your mind past me. No. Are you gonna do it again? You gonna do the bomb jump again? Gonna... harness your inner Zelda 80s cartoons Link where you do the bomb jump? I don't think making a fan plane is going to help. You need to be able to steer it upwards. How are you going to do that? Okay. Oh, rocket! Yeah, that's going to be a great help. A great help. Oh my gosh, yeah, we're doing this again. If I angle it slightly up, that means it will do the thing I want to do. Yeah, you don't have a steering stick. Yeah, you get on there like, wait a minute. No steering stick. Also, that's not gonna... okay. Well... It went a bit of a ways away, at least. Just, you know, not into the air like you were hoping. Now, honestly, if you prefer any of those other games over others, that's totally fine. It's just my opinion on those particular Zelda games, and you are more than okay to disagree with me on them. This works somehow. Alright. Oh, hey, look, there's a Frox. Well, let's get off that, because it's going to break it immediately. There it goes. Bye-bye, 12 Zonite. Bomb? I know it's like, it's called blue-white, but it looks more like a purple to me. Maybe blue-white is purple. And we got pink, gold, peach, whatever that is. We can have gold Mario, metal Mario, pink, gold, peach. Can Luigi get anything? No. Luigi gets no metal form. Even when Luigi was in Mario 64 DS, he didn't get metal form. Wario got that. Wario didn't even need that. He was already heavy enough. Which is apparently, according to the people who made the Wario Land games, Wario's mass, his body mass, is all muscle. Which is concerning, because what were you doing to make your abs so freaking huge? But I mean, more power to him. If that's all muscle, that's crazy. Well, team, we did it. And by team, I mean just me, because I don't think you guys want to get up on the Frox's back. It's okay. I'm not Phil TT, so I'm not going to tell you need to get up there. Anyways, I think we got the equivalent of 12 Zonite from that fight, so let's just remake this. Always better to do with actual materials, but if you don't have materials, you can make a substitute Phantom Mobile. Good for, not this. I don't think I can move it with me, though. Can I? I can. But how sturdy is it? The real question. Well, that's kind of sturdy. Yeah, just throw the Bright Bloom seed. There you go. Oh, and there it goes. Bye-bye. We've used a total of 24 Zonite today to craft vehicles that we use for a total of 12 seconds each. Hooray! I don't know if that's the actual amount of time we were using them, but it feels like it. And so that pin's inaccurate, because this is the Lightroot. Hello, Lightroots. Oh, you're like really high up. Well, high up for whatever is high up in the depths. The Coral Nui Lightroot. Oh, hello, we do not have the shrine yet. Good to know. Where the heck is that? Oh, it's by where a great fairy used to live. It's by the Gisa crater. It's by the crater of I Need Water in My Throat. Which I don't think that would count as a crater. It was dry like a crater, I guess, but wasn't really. That implies that Well, I'm probably dead if my throat's a crater. There's even, like, some water areas around here, huh? I've never had crab. I've heard it's pretty tasty. The only seafood I've had is whatever fish is in fish and chips, which I'm sure is varied. Calamari and takoyaki. I was trying to say octoyaki. I'm like, wait a minute. Would not be called octoyaki. Yes, it's made from octopus, but there's a word in Japanese for octopus, and you know that word, you silly, silly person. I know you were just studying some Japanese earlier today, I'm saying to myself right now. And you definitely bombed on some of the grammar stuff because you haven't been keeping up with that, but come on, you know what takoyaki is. I don't know why we're trying to build this. We don't have a steering stick. It's probably better just to hit them. I mean, yeah, we can make fans and everything. We can get headlights on it, we can put rockets on it, but if we can't steer the gosh darn thing, what is even the point? Why do we need a spring on it? We do not need a spring on it. What is that going to help with? Okay, let's put some headlights on it too, you know, just make it nice and... Want to show the ego up, want to make sure that we make a fancy vehicle. Okay, they saw us, so, I hope you have a plan. Now they're coming over here. Okay, they're ignoring us again, because they're stupid. Or maybe they're not. No, they're ignoring us again. Okay, so is it just like... No, I don't think there's a steering stick in these. You need a steering stick, buddy. Okay, you're gonna use one of our own. So, I mean, this is gonna go poorly unless you just ram into the... Oh, or you get caught on the torch there, and then you get shocked in the water because you have those shocker things on the end of your ship. Good job. You literally could just have made the vehicle, pretended it started up, and used Unobo. You should have done that. But no, we're gonna... No, okay. And now we're stuck again, because remember... Fans only go forward. Fans cannot go reverse. Well, at least we didn't waste Zonai on that one. Waste the steering stick? You can't read that. It's special parchment paper that's only for non-important people. Gotta make the non-important people feel important so they have special parchment paper they can read. Okay, that was an idea, like maybe the spring will push you back, but no. It's not going to work like that. Oh, and you activate it by accident. It's just stuck there, dude. Yeah, just shoot the guy. It wasn't that hard, you just had to shoot the guy. I'll make this elaborate vehicle so I can do this, and then with my actual plan, I just put an arrow in his head. What was the point of the vehicle? Aha! The point of the vehicle is there was no point of the vehicle. But that plan's stupid. No, because they'll be expecting me to use the vehicle. They won't expect me to shoot them in the head with an arrow. Yeah, glory to that guy. Wonder how he's doing. You know, I've kicked his butt 3 times already. Keeps getting funnier each and every time. Anyways, what kind of contraption did you guys build? Did you build all-purpose rafts? What? What the heck is an all-purpose raft? You know, I have materials for me to make it over here, so I'm not going to, but... What? Like, that design looked like it was just a board with a sail on it and a steering stick. So are you saying, like, just harness the power of the wind and just steer the boat where the wind is? 'Cause, I mean, I guess that works, but have you been down here long enough? There is, like, no wind in the depths. Places where there's wind. Colgera. Maybe where I'm standing right now, but that could just be the fact that I'm running through the literally glowy thingies of the depths. I actually don't know what those particles are that are constantly in the depths. I know it's not gloom, because they'd be red then. Last I checked, most of you go work in the desert anyways. So, like, what? All-purpose rafts. Raft for what? Ah, whatever. We're getting close to getting into the last of these particular Lightroots here. So for now, I'm going to begin our ado. So, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe. Don't have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom is available on Nintendo Switch, although most Zelda games are pretty amazing, so if you want to pick up any of them, go for it. Hopefully Tears of the Kingdom is playable on Nintendo Switch's successor, which will be coming out in the next year, maybe? I don't know still. Shush. But most importantly, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you in the next one when we go beam their Froxes right there. Let's go beat them up. Yeah! Shush. Until then, ciao.